It's one of the best podcasts ever. Ever. Top 5 dead or alive. Welcome to Pod Caviar. I'm your host, Tony, in the Empire of Caviar Studios, coming at you from beautiful Los Angeles, California. You already know what time it is. It looks like it looks like I redlined it in the beginning. I hope that's not too loud. You know, one of the things that I learned, and Graham will tell you the same thing. Shout out to Graham. Shout out to the One Graham on Me podcast. It's like you can make anything louder. You can make sounds, you can make your voice louder, you can make music louder, you can just change the levels. It's very hard to make something quiet down. You feel me? Or is it the other way around? Something, I don't remember. Anyway, when you redline, it's not good, so don't do that. And I think I did. I was too excited. It's been a while. It's been like a month. What's been going on? Everything all right? The last episode, I was on the beach. That was fun. I don't have to do that again, you know. COVID is getting out of here. You feel me? LA is opening back up. We went to this restaurant, Nicole and I, we went to this restaurant last weekend, and they had people inside eating. And it was like, I don't know, it was like seeing aliens for the first time or whatever. Oh, here's the thing. This episode is going to touch on a lot of stuff because I don't have one theme to go on right now. I just needed to do a podcast because it's been a while. It's pretty hectic. I was talking to Graham earlier today. I was like, look, bro, it's like I felt bad because we would set up a time and then I would be like out doing something. And I was like, bro, we're going to just have to do it during the week because the weekends are a crapshoot. I would think that we'd be back in time and then we won't. And then it's just, I don't know. I don't want to be like, and when it happens, I feel like I'm a dick for like setting up a time and not being there. Whatever. Try to stay as professional as possible. I don't want Graham to think I'm ducking him. Of course not. I don't think he does. But these are some of the things that happen when you're dealing with the constant anxiety and I don't know what the other word is, but you know, I don't know. I have disabilities. And I work through them as best as my ability. And look, I cannot get mad at myself for not being here. I know I've been out here for over a year, but look at the year. You feel me? Look at what year I moved out here. I'm still getting used to the hustle and bustle of the city. But I love being out here. It is so cool, man. It is so cool, man. Shout out to LA. It's dope. It's dope. One of the best things that I can tell people is that take that leap of faith. Go ahead. But make sure if you want to move to LA, if you want to move anywhere like across the country, blah, 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 this, that, and the third, wherever it is, and you want to leave your hometown, set your finances up so that you won't have to immediately worry about, oh, where am I going to work at or where I'm going to stay. Like, you have to do a lot of planning. I didn't do that when I came out here, but everything fell into place at the right time. Like, I got into my apartment in the beginning of February, and then March, everything shut down. So I got a couple weeks of LA in its full glory, and then it's getting back to that now, and it's exciting. You can feel the excitement in the city when you go out. People are like, yeah, fuck yeah. LA is back. LA is back. And LA was still bumping even when we were in the middle of the lockdown. It was still, look, I know I'm jumping around, but it's a lot of culture out here. And you're like, oh, duh, it's LA. But it's something that I can verbally tell you, but you have to physically, emotionally, spiritually experience it, and you can't do it unless you're out here and fully immerse yourself into the culture of LA. And it's huge, but we already know that, but it's huge for real. So there's different areas. It's something for everyone. If you come out here with an open mind, you can do whatever you want. You can go skiing in the morning and surf in the afternoon if you wanted to. I sound like it's a tour guide, but it's always something crazy out here. It's always something crazy. Not all the time. It's not always fun. Like the other day, there was a guy on the bus that had a machete. He's a psychopath with a machete. He just got on the bus and started waving it around. Me, stupid me, with both my earphones in my own world, because I don't bother anybody. I'm on my way to work. I'm not necessarily trying to be like, you know, unless it's like a hot chick or something, you know, you get a look and the head nod, the head nod. But yeah, the bus stopped. Everybody got off the bus. Everybody got the fuck off the bus too. And I was like, okay, well then I'm not going to ask any questions. I'm going to get off the bus too. I thought the bus broke down. Shit happens, whatever. So we all get off the bus. I take off one of my headphones, and then a girl was like, oh, there's a guy on the bus with a machete. He keeps waving it around. And I was like, what the fuck, bro? I would never have guessed that would be the thing. I got a picture of the dude. I need to damn post it on, I think I'm going to post it on Caviar, because that shit was insane. And I have the Citizen app on my phone. Dude, the Citizen app in Los Angeles or New York and any major metropolitan area is probably just as insane as it is here, because I get all sorts of crazy notifications. And it's like, which one popped in my mind first? It's like report of woman throwing stones on such and such. And then like 10 minutes later, it'd be like, report of person assaulted by stone at such and such. And it's like, what the fuck, bruh? Report of man fighting bus. Oh yeah, no, I saw another video of a dude trying to fight a bus. And not like the people on the bus. No, like literally he was squaring up with the vehicle. And it was insane. It was pretty intense. Most of the time it's like, it's funny, it's a story, and I'm always caught in these weird situations where I see crazy shit. Luckily now I'm able to record most of it because it's crazy. It's crazy. And like I keep saying it's crazy, but it is crazy and it's fun. I'm glad I came out here, blah, 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 this, that, and the third. It's starting to get warm again. Next week is going to be in the 80s. So it's like the beginning of March, no, the end of March and beginning of April, and it's already in mid 80s. And I love that. Rarely ever rains. When it does rain, when it does rain, it's crazy. It's so many flip cars. People will like flip that shit because nobody's like used to driving in the rain. Not a lot of people can drive in the rain out here because it's mostly sunny. It's mostly dry. It's Mediterranean, I think, is what they call the weather type. It's perfect. Okay, all right. It is amazing. And I'm able to do podcasts on the beach. So in the summer, you already know, I think Graham is trying to plan a trip out here. I got a bunch of people that I know that's trying to plan trips out here. So it's going to be lots of fun. It's going to be lots of guests. It's going to be lots of podcasting from remote locations and stuff like that. I think we're going to try to hit the slopes this summer, which sounds weird, but I don't know whether we'll be able to in the summer. But definitely, we're trying to take a trip. And because I want to learn how to snowboard. Snowboarding looks so fucking fun. I'm like, bro, I got to learn how to do that shit. Fuck that. I don't give a fuck if I fall 1,000 times. I'm getting up 1,001 times and I'm figuring that shit out because I definitely want to learn how to do it. And it's going to be, I just know I'm going to have fun doing it because that's like my shit, bro. We went hiking up a mountain the other day. This is Carter, Nicole, damn Snippy, the damn terrorist wiener dog of mine was there. It was so great, man. Look, it was beautiful. I gotta stop saying it was crazy. It wasn't crazy. It was just it was a great workout. We were out there in nature. It was a beautiful day. It wasn't too hot. It wasn't muggy. It wasn't humid. We don't get much humidity here. It was beautiful. We got to go up to the top of the mountain, and then I took some panoramic photos, and you could see just greenery and just, people walking up and down the trail. Everyone is like nice and friendly, because it's like you're living in LA. What do you have a reason to be mad about? Even when I was at my lowest in LA, I was still like, well, I mean, it's LA, so if I'm gonna be on my ass, I'd rather be on my ass here than anywhere else. You feel me? So take the good and the bad, man. Take the good and the bad. Take the good and the bad. Good and the bad. It's way more good out here than bad, depending on where you're at. You know what I'm saying. What else do I have planned? I really didn't plan on doing this. I'm waiting for Graham. I'm going to be on the 1 Gram Army podcast. We're going to do an episode here in a little bit. And I was like, well, I got some spare time. I put the promo boxes together, so anybody that's down for Caviar.com, the brand ambassador, first of all, thank you for signing up. A lot of the times, my people, I would come up with these crazy ideas, and I would pitch them to my friends and like people that want to support the empire of Caviar, and they would be like, yo, I'm down for that shit. I'm down for it. And my latest idea was if I get like 4 or 5 or 6, I think it's 6 brand ambassadors from different areas of the country, I'm gonna send you a shirt. I'm gonna give you your own promo code, 10% off at shirtcaviar.com, and I got you a box with 2 posters, some cards. This is the first promo box, so it's gonna be kind of prototype-ish, but yeah. Hold on. Why the dog barking? Carter, why the dog barking? Okay. Make sure somebody won't try and creep up on me. You know how it is, boy. You know how it is. I gotta make sure. Dead dog just be barking for no reason. Are you good? You got set up? Are you good? All right. Help it, Carter. He's got karate. This kid watched like 1 season of Cobra Kai, and he's like, you know what? I want to do that. And it's all good. You know, Jalen did it. Malik didn't do it, but Carter did it. You want to do a little karate? That's fine. Do you. Support your kids. Don't force your kids. Okay? A lot of times, and I know how it is for parents. You think that, oh, okay, this is a good idea. I'm going to put my son through this, or I'm going to put my daughter through this. But at the same time, normalize asking them, what do they want? What do you want? Do you want to do this? You sure? Okay. All right, cool. This is becoming a better parent and a better person. Understanding that you have to let go of the chains of what is it called? What's that thing called? Like bloodline I can't even think of the phrase now. You know, historically, if you were raised like that, you want to raise your kids like that. But if it's negative, then take a step back and understand that you're not always right and that you can always change. I had to go through it. I definitely went through it in 2020. And it's all aspects of life, not just parenting, but Jesus, what is that? What is that? Are you okay? Okay. All right. We have 14 minutes right now. Is everybody happy with the president so far? I'm going to tell you right now, the worst thing that he's done so far is like trip. But he's not the only president. Presidents used to trip up and down the stairs going on in the Air Force One all the time. And then when Biden does it, everybody's like, oh, see? See that? See what happens when you don't make America great again? Well, you know, you got stairs there. People trip off them. There's 7 billion people in the world. That means at any given point in time, there are many millions of people that end up tripping up or down stairs. Just because he's the president doesn't mean that he's not fit for the job. No, just, I don't know, have somebody carry him up and down the stairs if need to be, or need be, not need be, or fix it. Because I guarantee you, as soon as he left, somebody had to go inspect those damn stairs. I promise you. Look, I was in the Air Force. I know how it goes. Dude, I worked on aircraft engines. The engines were from the 60s. If anybody knows any technology, especially mechanical technology from the 60s, it is inefficient, dirty. We used to be covered in soot, black shit all over the place. Just a bunch of fucking guys working on aircraft engines. How cool is that? And women were there too. Girls do too. The women were there working with us. It's not just a man's job. Hell, some of the women were just as good or better than some of the men. They would get out there and get just as dirty as the rest of us. Nails done, hair done. They didn't give a fuck. Fucking face full of fucking makeup. They're out there fucking turning wrenches and shit. It's pretty dope. But yeah, anytime a general or like a full-bird colonel was gonna come or something, we had to clean the whole entire shop. And somebody finally one day said, look, these people show up and we're all in clean uniforms, looking all nice and tidy, and they see the shop is all clean and no cobwebs and everything. They're like, well, what the fuck? What do y'all do? When do y'all actually do work? Because this looks like a showroom floor. It made sense to me, but I got it from both ends. I get it. You know, you don't want to have a shit. If you got company coming over, you got to clean up, right? You just got to clean up. You got to clean your shit up. And so that's what we did. And then they would like section us off in different rooms. Some people had to stay in here. Some people had to stay there. And of course we had to get in formation so the general can like talk to us and tell us how good of a job we were doing. It's all good, bro, but whatever. Shit, hold on. Let me mute my music. Okay, there it is. The only reason why I muted it is because it's supposed to get real loud. I guess the last episode didn't go the normal runtime, so at the end of every episode, I let the music bump for a little bit, and I don't want it to be like overpowering and like causing all the commotion, whatever. We've had enough interruptions as is, and that's fine. I like Pod Caviar being the loose podcast. Graham and I, we kept it fun. We never took ourselves too serious. It was a serious production, and it still is, but we never took ourselves too serious. This isn't the nightly news. Like, we're not just fucking Tom Brokaw. Matter of fact, let me check my phone. He hasn't texted yet. I see myself working for Sirius Radio. If I can get on Sirius Radio and get my own little show, how about if it's just 30 minutes, an hour? If it's every day, bruh, can you imagine? Play some music. Bruh, I mean, and you can get anybody in there. Let's say you play some music. It ain't got to be hip hop. It could be anything. Who gives a shit? It's Sirius Radio. They got everything. That would be so dope to me because it would be like this, but I would be getting paid for it. Nah, for real, bro. It'd be cool. The ultimate goal of all this is to make enough money so I never have to go back to a 9-to-5 job. I don't give a shit how big my house is. I don't care if I have a yacht. Now I have a yacht. Don't care. How many cars do I have? Doesn't matter. How much do I have to go clock in tomorrow? No, I never have to clock in again. Cool. All right, bet. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at right now. That's the goal. The goal is to make enough money to not have to work a 9-to-5 anymore because I feel like I'm growing ready. I'm growing allergic to the lifestyle. The job is banging. I love it, but the universe has ways of teaching me when it's time to go and move on. So now we got Shirt Caviar promo boxes coming out. We got damn street teams, and damn I got a fucking pack of damn what is it? A pack of tape and some cards. And what I've learned is that if I put the cards on certain poles, like light poles or telephone poles, if I raise them up, can't nobody fuck with them because a lot of people can't reach them, number one. And two, the cards that I have damn near weatherproof. I really don't have to worry about rain. I think we're past the rainy season now, so I ain't got to worry about that. I will have to worry about wind, but how do you attach something to a pole and keep it windproof? Tape that motherfucker. Tape it, and if it's a wooden pole, staple it. It's just different ways. And from the start, and I've said this before, even on this podcast, there's different ways. How am I going to be able to get people to notice my cards, my company, the shirts, the designs? How can I do that? How can I set myself out from the rest of the people? Every day I'm walking. You feel me? I got a car, but I love walking. I mean, it's beautiful weather. Why not? You're getting the exercise. It's there. You know, I threw the car keys to Nicole here. You need a car more than me. I don't give a shit. I just hop on the bus. I don't care. I grew up riding the bus and the train. Why stop now? But I see stickers are real big. What I also did, and I was way ahead of the curve on this, is that you put the QR code, the thing that you just scan and it takes you to a website or whatever, put that on your card, put that on your sticker. I see a lot of people doing it now, but I was doing that shit way before. And back when I was still in Middle Georgia with Shirt Caviar, and I said, I'm going to make a card that has a QR code on it that looks like a ticket to a concert, and that will pique the interest. But it's all about the color, it's all about the type, the font that you use, it's all about whether the spacing, the kerning, or whatever they call it. and it's like, dude, what do you want? Do you want something that people are going to just glance at and keep going, or do you want something that people are going to glance at and be like, damn, that's kind of cool? Every time I've given somebody one of those cards, they be like, dog, this is dope as shit. Who designed this? And I'm like, yeah, I designed it. That's what I went to college for. Damn right. So and if you had a business out there, bro, you just look at it. Just look at what you have. Look at what your competition has. Look at what you can do that makes your business and your product stand out. So we got taping the cards higher on the thing so that people can see them. You know, those little things that they have at the intersections where you press the button to change the light that never fucking works. But yeah, you could do that. Stickers are fucking solid, but I gotta get some stickers now. I got to, bro. I gotta pull the trigger and get some stickers. And that's it, man. It's all momentum. The momentum got halted in 2020, but it's not 2020 anymore, so it's time to get moving. All right. So if you hearing this and you got something that you've been putting off for whatever reason, whether it's a business, whether you want to shoot a movie, write a script, start a TikTok page, YouTube channel, do all that shit, bro. Do it. But understand there are ways that you can promote, you can create, you can use apps, you can get cards that are cheap, that don't look cheap. Get the thicker cards, get the thicker ones. All the rest of that shit is free, bro. Social media is free. Word of mouth is free. I had 4 shares on one Shirt Caviar post on Facebook, and I've reached 123 people. And that might not seem like a lot, but it could be 0. There's 123 people saw that post, and now that you have brand recognition for 123 people, you have your product being shown, you have some shares, you got people that's testifying that the product is great and that they love the company, and it's great, it's genuine support. You know, can't do it by myself, and that's why I surround myself with a bunch of go-getters that are okay with sharing and see the vision and understand that when Shirt Caviar blows, then everybody on the team eats. You feel me? Everyone eats. It's paid in full, baby. You know me. You know what time it is, man. These promo boxes are free. I'm like, bro, you just tell people about the company, hand some cards out, wear the shirt, the brand ambassador shirt, tell them about your own promo code, hang the posters up. It's my way of giving back to the people that supported me when all I had was a vision. Because back in 2015, if you go back and look at Shirt Caviar in 2015, it looks like a completely different company now. Because back then it was just shirts and like designs that were in squares or boxes. Now we broke outside the box. The colors are vibrant. The designs are all over the place, but they're like good designs. They're great designs. People are always like, "This is in LA, bro. This is in LA. I could wear a shirt, Caviar shirt, walk down the street and have people beeping their horn, beep beep beep. Oh, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? I'm waving. I'm telling you, what we have going on is great." And these promo boxes, the cards on the poles, the what is it? The social media posts, the social media presence, the putting the links in all sorts of weird places, leaving cards and on like the bus, so like wherever you see it, all this stuff is like throwing gasoline all over the world. All you need is one spark, and it'll change your life forever. And every day that I'm out there promoting the brand, promoting the empire, promoting my friends and colleagues, the One Gram Army podcast, all that, bruh. We're all looking for that spark. And if one of us blow, we all blow. And that's that, bruh. Straight up. I think I'm going to end it on that note because that shit is dope. I got some editing to do. I got to stretch the music out or whatever. But let me get ready for the One Gram Army podcast. That I'm about to do with Graham. He's got like a lot of shit that he wants to show me. He got some cool videos and all that. So if you haven't subscribed, what the fuck are you waiting for? You out of your fucking mind? This is top level content. Pod Caviar, One Gram Army podcast, GC Live, YouTube, One Gram Army on YouTube. You got two of the most widely available podcasts in the world, and we are constantly putting out great content. Even if I don't do an episode of Pod Caviar for a month, you got seasons of great content. All you have to do is subscribe. That's it. Subscribe to Pod Caviar. Subscribe to the One Gram Army podcast. Find us on Twitter. Subscribe there. Subscribe to us on YouTube. All right, that's it. Hey. We'll be there. And in the meantime, go to shirtcaviar.com. You don't even got to buy. You don't even have to buy, bro. It is a digital, virtual, online art museum. It is an art showcase, bro. Dive into the art. Follow me on Twitter at Not Having It. And if you go to shirtcaviar.com and you got a question about one of the designs and wanted to know my motivation behind it, let me know. Most of the designs have a story behind them. Especially the names. Some of the names are weird, but it is what it is. But yeah, man, go ahead, man. Check me out. Check us all out. We here. We about to blow. You want to get in on it before everyone gets on it. We got a cult following right now, and it's pretty dope. So, what you waiting for? Thank you for listening to Pod Caviar. This has been another great episode. I'm your host, Tony, in the Empire Caviar Studios, and I'm out. Peace.